What's up, Dolphins fans? We're back on this Victory Monday for the third week in a row. The Dolphins defeated the Chicago Bears with the final score of 35-32. Going to be talking about it. Make sure you guys subscribe, but we're going to get straight to it. So the Dolphins beat the Bears 35-32, high-scoring game. Both offenses look pretty much unstoppable for most of the game. Justin Fields had a career day. He had over 170 rushing yards and broke the QB rushing record for a game, I believe. He threw for over 170 yards. 123 yards, 17 completions with a QBR of 95.4. Tua had 21 completions, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks, and a QBR of 81.4. Justin Fields didn't have that much help. His best wide receiver had 43 yards, right behind him 41 with Cole Kmet. Darnell Mooney was that leading receiver. He had that touchdown catch. But then on the Dolphins side of things, Tyreek Hill led the team in receiving yards once again with 143 yards, a touchdown, 7 receptions, and 8 targets, bringing in most of his targets. So really, he had a great game. And then Waddle, on the other hand, he was targeted 7 times, had 5 receptions for 85 yards and a touchdown. His longest play was 26 yards. So really a great day for Tua once again. Besides 1 or 2 throws that could have led the receiver more, but we'll talk about that later. Then with the running game, not much going once again, but Jeff Wilson, he had a huge run, and then he had that catch for a touchdown. He made an impact immediately. He actually had 21 yards receiving, and then he had 51 yards rushing. He had 9 carries. Mostert had 9 carries as well, so pretty much an even for both running backs. Surprised you didn't see Mostert more, but Jeff Wilson is accustomed to the system that McDaniels likes to run. So really he might get more carries out of the backfield, but we'll see. But let's go on the defensive side of things. Our leading tackler was Landon Roberts, and then right behind him was Kader Kohu. Sacks, we had 2 sacks, one by Melvin Ingram and then the other by Duke Riley. With the addition of Bradley Chubb, paying him that much, some people might have expected more of a better game. He only had one total tackle, but he wasn't in that much. He did put some pressure on the quarterback. He almost had a sack on Justin Fields, but Justin Fields got away. Same thing with Jalen Phillips. He did have 5 tackles though, 3 solo tackles. He almost had a sack. He forced a lot of pressure. Christian Wilkins had a tackle for loss. Melvin Ingram tackle for loss. Duke Riley, those are the sacks. But defense didn't really play that well, allowing 32 points to the Bears. Justin Fields, like I said, he had a career day. Only got to him twice, and they have one of the worst offensive lines in the league, so definitely something to be concerned about. I would have liked to see them get stops on third down. They couldn't stop them on third down. They couldn't contain Justin Fields. They didn't seem like they had a plan. He kept running. Xavier Howard gave up a touchdown to Mooney where he just got beat. We're missing that Byron Jones in the second corner back position. Kader Kohu did play well though. And then Keon Crossan was the third string. He's been playing well, but not anything like Byron Jones. It's been the same thing every week about Byron Jones on the updates. I'm recording this like right before the Monday updates, so when this is uploaded, you guys might already no. But yeah, we need him back if we wanna make a run. I know our offense looks great, but we need defense to win Super Bowls. If that's what this team wants to do, they need their defense. They need Byron Jones, and Boyer really. I'm starting to think that last year might have been more Brian Flores, and he was just a great defensive coach. Maybe not an offensive coach, but great defensively. But hopefully we get Byron Jones back after the bye. After this Browns game, we have a bye, and then we play the Texans. So maybe after that, get his feet wet against the Texans, and then start getting some full game action in that West Coast trip. But on offense, Tua had another great game. He threw for over 300 yards again, over 3 touchdowns. Really distributed the ball to his duo of wide receivers, sort of evenly. I mean, Tyreek Hill, he did have the bigger plays, but they both got really the same amount of targets. Tyreek Hill just had one more than him, but both had great games. Offensive line, got to give it up for them. They didn't allow a sack. Teron Armstead playing well. That offensive line, playing better, opening some holes for the run game as well. But yeah, a great game from Tua and that offense. But let's see here. So Tua right now he's I believe he's 16th in the league in yards. So yeah, he has a total of 1,980 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and his passer rating is 115.9, which is one of the best in the league actually. So Tua's having a very good season. He would actually, let's see, hold on. So he's actually 14th in passing yards, and he's just a little bit under 600 yards behind number 1. So really he's having, if he plays those 3 games, or even if he just plays 2 of them, he's probably leading the league in passing yards, and then receiving yards, Tyreek Hill's a little bit over 150 receiving yards compared to the guy right behind him, Justin Jefferson. So he has a huge lead. And then Jalen Waddle's 5 with 812 receiving yards. So really a great duo, the best in the league as of now. Both having great seasons. But let's go back to Tua really quickly. Last year the question was he only throws short. He's leading the league with 9.2 passes per attempt. So he's getting the ball down the field. And then QBR, like I just said, leading the league. No, he's also leading the league in passer rating as well. So with 115, and then QBR of 79.9. Right behind him is Patrick Mahomes with 75, which is 4 behind him. So that's a pretty good gap. So he's having a great year. The offense is playing very well. But really that defense, that's concerning me. But then let's talk about a guy that's really he had a great year 2020, and then the past 2 years he hasn't been playing well or kicking well for that matter. Jason Sanders, he missed another kick this week. I mean, this season he's 0 for 3, 50 plus. He's missed a field goal within 20 to 29 yards. He's 11 for 15. He's missed an extra point, so I wouldn't be surprised if they move on from him after this season. Maybe they just sign a kicker. We've seen that from other teams. They cut their kicker in the middle of the season, find another one. But yeah, he needs to get better because that's becoming a problem for the Dolphins. But yeah, I think it was a great game offensively. Defensively, we need to get things figured out. That defense is not working. Props to Justin Fields. He had a career day. And really, he's, in my opinion, going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league in a few years. Just got to surround him with weapons. Before you end the video, though, the weapon things, like Tua having weapons, that's something I've seen. That's why he's doing well. And like, I get he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I know he has missed some throws, like that one where he underthrew it on third down, and then which he has to make that throw. But I know it was very windy that game. Maybe that played into account, but has to make those throws. And then that fourth down where he threw it short, he also does have to make that throw. But I was watching that play, and I think it was Smythe. He actually turned around. He turned his head, so he wasn't looking at the ball. So Tua kind of like hesitated. So he went to. So maybe that was the reason. But still gotta make those throws. So back to him, his season. I think he's having a great season. I mean, it's not a problem to have weapons. Burrow had Chase. He has Chase, Higgins, Boyd. But then really Justin Herbert too. He had Mike Williams, Keenan Allen. He has Austin Eckler. Obviously, those two guys are hurt, in Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. But I don't think weapons is something to use as that's why he's doing well. Because every quarterback needs weapons to play well. Look, Aaron Rodgers, he has no weapons. Look at him. Who else? Even like the Patriots, there's not really any weapons there. They just have a run game. Their quarterback play isn't like out of this world because it doesn't have weapons. So I don't think that's anything to do why he's having a great season. Watching his film and stuff like that, he's not even, his wide receivers aren't even getting open. Sometimes he's throwing them open. He had a great throw to Jalen Waddle for the touchdown where he threw it, where Jalen Waddle could cut in front, and only Jalen Waddle could get it. Great catch by him too. But just things like that where he's leading his wide receivers into the catch and they're not just wide open. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the play from Tua recently. What you guys think about the defense, and what you just think about this game in general. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to subscribe.